Being a locksmith means you get to see people in some very strange situations. Justin Fankhauser has seen so many, he decided to put them in a book called Confessions of a Locksmith.
Sounds sexy. Now, as a bonus, he's also got some good tips on how to burglar-proof your home. We sent Nick Etchells to unlock the secrets.
Look, I locked myself out one night and I thought, well, this could be a good job change. I was a baker pastry chef by trade.
That was 10 years ago, and Justin Fankhauser hasn't looked back since then. But he has done the odd double take.
We have some amazing stories, and when we go out and see my clients, they always ask me, how do you get into a door, or what kind of funny situations you have.
Some of those tales were too good not to share.
Well, it was a funny story. He actually rang me and said I'm locked out in a police forensic suit.
Like the sleepwalking apartment dweller forced to borrow some police attire.
Obviously went to bed naked. It was a hot night, as you do. He went down the elevator, down to the car park, straight out the alleyway and woke up.
He's also seen the aftermath of many a break-in and knows what it takes to keep the burglars at bay.
Yep, on this window here you can tell there's no window lock on the actual window, so you can smash it and open up the window and gain entry to the house. People sometimes think that fences is the answer. It's not. Keep it nice and open so people can see the front of your house. As you can see here, it's great they've got a security door, but obviously to continue that on it would be great because someone can smash that window, and having no deadlocks on your doors means, once again, they can open the door and gain entry to your building. With the window blinds, I always like to have mine down 3/4, not all the way down, because it looks like someone's not home. But also leaving a TV and a radio on is a really, really great way of lessening your risk of being robbed. As you can see with the gate here, there's no lock on the actual gate. So what is a great thing to do here is to put an actual padlock on the gate. So if someone does get your stuff, they can't jump over the fence with bigger items. It makes it harder for them to leave your property.
You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
Some good tips there and matching music. Justin Fankhauser joins us now from Melbourne. Justin, good morning. Now, the naked sleepwalker story, that was a beauty. What other sort of strange situations have you come across?
Plenty. We've had some really strange situations being a locksmith. I've had one where a guy locked himself out when he put the plug in the sink and the water was coming over the side because he was outside, locked himself outside on the balcony. So we've had a bit of that stories. We've had some plenty funny break-in stories too.
Okay. Probably not so funny for the people who are being broken into.
No, they're not, but you've had some comical ones over the time.
Yeah, I can imagine. On the question of security, how many of us do you reckon have adequate security in our homes?
Well, look, most people let themselves down, especially with deadlocks on their doors and windows. That's the most common thing we see when there's a break-in. They just don't have that kind of stuff supplied on their houses.
Okay. Are times changing for locksmiths? Are trends changing? I'm not talking about 50 Shades of Grey necessarily, but are the call-outs getting more interesting?
Oh, they are indeed. Look, the technology's getting a lot different in the locksmithing industry now, so you've got a lot of fingerprint locks and digital locks now, so it's a very exciting times in our industry.
Is it possible to actually burglar-proof your home?
Well, it's not 100% because you can never, ever 100% secure your home, but what you can do is lessen your risk of getting burgled. Inside the book, I've got some great hints and tips and obviously lessening the risk of getting robbed.
All right, some good tips there for Bryn and Jeffrey Edelston.
Okay, thanks very much for that.
Thanks,
Good to talk to you, Justin. Good stuff.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
All right.